Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cindy and in today's video we are doing 3 simple budget-friendly Christmas DIYs. It's going to be a fun and constructive video that you don't want to miss. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing before you go. For our first DIY, we're going to be making a pinecone wreath. This was inspired by the pinecone wreath from Crate & Barrel, priced at $229. We are going to create our own for under $10. So first step is to collect all of the pine cones that you can from your backyard or in your community. And of course, we need to wash and bake these because we don't want little insects crawling out of those pine cones. As you can see, I dumped them in the sink with warm soapy water for around 30 minutes. And to make sure that all of them are completely soaked, I place a kitchen towel to cover all of our pine cones. Let them air dry for an hour or so. We are going to line up our baking pan with aluminum foil and bake these for an hour at 250 degrees. And then what you're going to check is if they are completely open after the hour in the oven. And now to create our wreath, I need a base or a wire wreath form, which I found at Walmart for only $2.48. And then we need floral wire, and this I picked up at Michael's for $2.99. I separated the pine cones by size. We are going to use the large ones for the outer part of the wreath form. So starting with the outer part, I attached one large pine cone with floral wire, and I secure it on the second metal part of the vase, as you can see here. I recommend you to put on some Christmas music or your favorite TV show like I did, so you can really get in the Christmas mood. This came out gorgeous, but it takes time as we have to attach each pine cone to the metal form. I'm showing you how I attach each pine cone until I was done with the outer part. And now I'm placing the middle-sized pine cone in the inner metal part, and then I can select the small ones to cover the middle. And now we are done with the inner part, and I used floral wire for the last step as well, and it was attaching them like a zigzag form to cover the metal wire as much as possible. So for the final touches, I decided to hang it on the door to see the gaps and where I needed to add more. If you're liking this so far, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And now for that elegant touch, let's add this gorgeous satin brown ribbon. You can add more and more to this wreath. It's so versatile. I added a few dry orange slices that we DIY last year. I will leave the link for that video down below. I love how it turned out. It's natural and stunning. It goes with any Christmas decor, and it's a classic wreath that will last for years. For our second DIY, we're doing some distress ornaments with these gorgeous ceramic ones from Hobby Lobby that I share in my Christmas haul with all of you. These one are in their craft section for $1.99 regular price, so I paid only $1 for each. And now we're going to use this bear paint in the color mushroom. It's a beautiful neutral color with a hint of gray. So I want my colors to be darker, the first coat of paint, and then we can add the lighter color to add dimension. As you can see, to make this paint darker, I'm using a few drops of black paint. And let's remove the cap. Just be careful with it, as this is ceramic and one of them got a little cracked. You can make this trendy distress ornaments in any color. Once the first coat of paint is dry, which it only takes a few minutes, I went in with the lighter color, just a few taps, and then brushing it off with the sponge brush to blend it in. And now with the lighter color somewhat wet, I pour some baking cocoa powder to create that beautiful vintage effect and then brush it off. I did this a couple of times, going in back and forth with the paint and powder. And now it was time for some rub and buff to give it a beautiful glow. With this, a little goes a long way, so add little dots and brush it off until you are satisfied with the results. You can spray paint with a matte clear sealer, add your ribbon, and you have a gorgeous Christmas ornament. I did the same method with a different color. Now I use acrylic black paint, and the green is a kid's water paint. So when I painted this first coat, you could only see black. So I grabbed green paint and added baking powder for a chalky effect, and this made the paint thicker. So I went in a dabbing motion, going back and forth, adding the green, and then I pour the cocoa powder, brushing it off, going back and forth until I got that beautiful effect. Added the rub and buff, and I love how this one turned out. I added the brown ribbon that I'm going to be using for this Christmas 2023, and here you have it.
When everything is white, glimmering silver white, and stillness fills the night, it's Christmas.
For our third and final DIY, we're going to revamp these reindeers that I bought at Home Goods a few years ago when I was in my gray and silver era. And these are heavy, good quality, so we are going to spray paint them in black. I wish I had a matte black spray, but we are working with what we have. I'm gonna spray paint both of them and let it dry. This one is the faster and easier of all our DIYs today.
Compares to the love that we.
And now once dry, we are going in with rub and buff. As you can see, there's still some silver spots that did not get coated with the black paint, so I cover it with the rub and buff. And I am dabbing and brushing and letting the black paint to pick through. This is what makes it so pretty and aged.
Too small. Warm laughter and white smiles, my presents stacked in piles. Take me away, Christmas Day.
This is your reminder to check your holiday decor before hitting the stores. We can do so much with what we have. I hope you have found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please let me know which one was your favorite, which will you give it a try. Subscribe for more holiday content. Follow me on Instagram on Inspiration by CP. God bless you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
There's joy in the air, families near. We give thanks for this.